Hello, welcome in. We are studying the subject compressible fluid flow for civil services mains, IFS, and GATE aerospace exams. So we are covering the chapter oblique shock and expansion waves, and in this chapter the next topic is pressure deflection diagram. So here the pressure deflection diagram is the diagram between pressure downstream and the deflection downstream of oblique shock. So here we have to define two types of wave to understand this. First is your left running wave and second is your right running wave. So this is your oblique shock having shock angle as beta and deflection angle as theta 2. Before shock the Mach number is m, and after shock the Mach number is cos m. Okay. And deflection is your theta 2. So this is called left running wave because if we stand on the wave here, then it will deflect towards left. That's why it is called left running wave. Okay. And this is called right running wave because if we stand here, this will deflect to right. So that's why it is called, the flow will deflect to right. So that's why it is called right running wave. So here the deflection angle is theta 2 and here also the deflection angle is theta 2 dash. Both are same but they are in opposite direction. So this is your pressure deflection diagram. So here one point represents upstream condition. So if this theta angle is 0, theta 2 is 0, then 1 and 2, sorry, 1 point will be same as for region 1 as well as for region 2. But if angle theta 2 is there, then the pressure will be more in region 2, that is called P2. And similarly in this region the pressure will be your P2 dash, but the deflection is opposite. So this is represented by this diagram. So as we go on increasing theta 2, we will get this diagram and different pressure. So this is called pressure deflection diagram. So this is for left running wave because theta is positive, and this is for right running wave. Okay, so we will get this pressure deflection diagram. So I am reading out for you. Pressure deflection diagram is locus of all possible static pressure behind an oblique shock wave as a function of deflection angle for given upstream conditions. Okay. So consider oblique shock wave at two different orientations. Figure 1 refers to left running wave, so called because when standing at a point on the wave and looking downstream, you see the wave running off towards your left. So here the wave is moving towards left, that's why it is called left running wave. The flow deflection angle theta 2 is upward and is considered positive. So here the flow deflection angle is upward and it is considered as positive. That's why we have drawn here in this part. Figure 2 shows right running wave. Since oblique shock wave always deflects the flow towards the wave, so deflection angle theta 2 dash is downward and considered negative. So here the shock wave is right like this. So the flow will be deflected towards the wave, and here the wave is like this. So flow will be deflected towards the wave. So it is right when we are looking from here, and it is left. That's why it is left running wave. The static pressure ahead of the wave where theta is 0 is P1. The static pressure behind the left running wave where theta is theta 2 is P2. So P1 is the static pressure before wave and P2 is static pressure after wave. These two conditions are shown by point 1 and 2 respectively on the plot of pressure deflection at the bottom of the theta. So this is 0.1 and this is 0.2. For right running wave, if theta 2 and theta 2 dash are equal in absolute magnitude but different in sign, the pressure in the region 2 dash will be will also be P2. The condition is given that 2 dash in the figure. So here if we take right running wave, then the pressure is corresponding to 2 dash, P2 dash and P2 are equal. So this is for left running wave and this is for right running wave. Here the reflection is opposite to that of left running wave. When theta ranges all possible values, absolute magnitude of theta less than theta max for an oblique shock solution, the locus of all possible pressure for the given M1 and P1 is given by the pressure deflection diagram. The right hand lobe of this figure corresponds to positive theta and left hand to the negative theta. So this is your positive theta and this is your negative. So this is your pressure deflection diagram for given